And we're back with Ben 10 Alien Force, this time Season 3, Episode 14. A first for Ben 10, we have an Episode 14. All of the classic series and all of Alien Force up to now, they've only had 13 episodes per season. So Episode 14 is a first for us in this extended final season of Alien Force. And as you can see, I've got my Humongousaur Bionicle thing that my sister got me for Christmas still. Is out. So, yeah, I don't think it looks as good as the Spider Monkey one, but you know what? We'll deal with it. It's not huge and bulky like Humongousaur should be, but we will take what we have and be grateful for it. So, yeah, this is Season 3, Episode 14. Last episode, we probably got introduced to my new favourite alien. Sorry, Ghost Freak, but Wrath was just too entertaining. Just shouting, being aggressive, everyone wanting to fight. Not to mention the amount of people that were in last episode. We had the Vreedles, Argit, Volcanis, Incursions. And at the end of it all, we had an absolute shock factor moment when the Parashim, I think they were called, the head one, he looks like the devil, he ate the little marshmallow baby, the Tiffin. He just ate him, and then Wrath jumps down his throat, busted out of his teeth, and basically just intimidated the devil into doing what he wanted. So, yeah, Wrath was an insanely entertaining alien, and I hope we see more of him. It's a shame that he was only introduced this late on, but I hope we do see more of him. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, so I'm not going to waste any more time, and let's just get into Season 3, Episode 14 of Ben 10 Alien Force, starting right now!
I am closer than ever to controlling the Omnitrix's power.
Yep. A few episodes ago.
Primus.
Ooh. Yeah, anytime, Ben.
Too bad, so sad. You just can't
Lodestar.
magnetic personality.
Yep. Just the right alien to use against a robot. Ooh.
Not this time.
Oh. Is this one of those same aliens from the Gauntlet episode?
You are a piece of junk. Omnitrix must return to Primus. Who's Primus? That function is not available. Omnitrix must return to Primus. Guys, he's teleporting.
Uh-oh. Okay, at least they went with him. And we're off Earth again. Green volcano.
They're after the Omnitrix.
Good luck getting it off. This thing's not going anywhere without yours truly. Ha! Who's the hero? You're in trouble now. Take that. And some of that. Omnitrix has returned to Primus. Ben Tennyson has fulfilled purpose. Omnitrix must find creator. Wait, what?
What?
The Omnitrix is gone.
Okay.
You mentioned it, these are scorched, like from a ray gun. So we're not the only ones who've got a bone to pick with these things.
There's no rust.
Vilgax.
No mud, nothing can touch us.
No. Oh. 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 Oh, that's not good.
Up here. What part of I got this did you not understand?
Oh.
Vilgax.
And Humongousaur.
I'd say somebody else beat us to the Omnitrix. It's gotta be that Primus guy. He and Vilgax must be working together. And why are they fighting?
He's a Galvan.
It's Azimuth.
You should have known. The Omnitrix kept saying it was looking for its creator.
I just thought it was another Galvan. I didn't expect to see Azimuth. Hey!
We'll hunt you down even though you're standing right here. You are no match for the awesomeness of Azimuth.
It's Azrath.
We've got to help him.
You can't fight Vilgax like this. Stay here.
Yeah, you think you can?
If you two are here, then Tennyson cannot be far behind.
He's Superman. He's Superman now. Ooh. Oh.
At last, the Omnitrix is mine. The power of the Omnitrix.
Is he actually? It's not working for him.
Azimuth, everything's going to be okay.
Did you just there me?
The Omnitrix.
If you ever wish to see your friends alive again, step forward. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Hero, remember? Vilgax, I'm here. Ooh, good plan, Ben. What? You wanted me to let Vilgax finish you off right then? I'll remember that next time.
Oh! Oh, so exactly where we were before.
Azimuth, quick, chew through our chains.
I am not a rodent.
Could have fooled me.
I just...
How about that Primus the Omnitrix kept talking about? Is he a good guy or a bad guy? Can he help us?
Primus isn't a man. Primus is this whole planet. Codon stream contains the DNA of every sentient species in the universe. Haven't you ever wondered how I was able to collect a sample of DNA from so many life forms?
Okay.
They wander the universe seeking the DNA of sentient life. In any event, when Vilgax arrived here, Primus felt threatened, so it summoned the Omnitrix home.
The Omnitrix must return to Primus.
The Omnitrix is like a wireless device communicating across the universe with the server that contains its database of DNA.
Okay.
Primus.
Tell me how to activate the Omnitrix, or I'll destroy the whole planet.
No!
Bad.
Yeah, without that, you have no
He's just trying to
Omnitrix.
protect-
No! What did you do? Wow. I can't move.
I know.
Really?
Who's the hero? You are. Everybody? You are. All I ask for is a little credit.
Let's go! OG! OG! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh!
Prepare to meet your doom.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Way big!
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Classic.
Hey. Just like last time in a Secret of the Omnitrix.
Does this make up for...
Damaging my Omnitrix? No. I shouldn't even allow you to leave with it.
But will you?
You are welcome, Aunt Tennyson.
Okay! Right then, that was a very fun episode. that was a very fun episode. I won't say it's in the top few, but let me see where I ranked, because I think I might get the ranking out of the way first. Let's see where I ranked everything else. Okay, so I think it'll be in the top half. It'll be in the top half, but where? Is it better than episode 10, which was the last Vilgax episode, which was the Ghost Freak one as well? I don't think it was as good as that. Was it as good as episode 8, which was the hybrid episode? I wouldn't say so. Was it as good as last one's? Was it as good as last time with Wrath? It wasn't as entertaining, but this episode did mean a lot. You know what? Just because this episode expands on the lore of Ben 10 and the Omnitrix itself, you know what? No, I was too excited and entertained by Wrath last episode. It won't go above episode 13, but it will go above episode 11. So this takes 4th place in the rankings. So, and that's because of how much it expands on the lore of Ben 10. Okay, we start off with Vilgax, who is still reveling. Well, I wouldn't say he's reveling, but people are still cheering him for what happened with Ghost Freak. People still think he's the hero. And to be fair, he kind of was, because he's the one who beat Ghost Freak back into Ben in the first place. So yeah, but he doesn't feel vindicated by it. And following on from what we saw last time, when Vilgax asked Ghost Freak what's the key to the Omnitrix, to gaining power of the Omnitrix, and Ghost Freak told him it was Primus. And so that's where Vilgax went, to the planet Primus. And I'll talk about Primus later, but yeah, eventually, well, we went to Earth, and I didn't catch this before, but was that robot they were fighting the same one that was in the Gauntlet episode in season 1? Because it seemed like, because when they were when the arm came off and it started crawling away, when Gwen said don't let the gauntlet get away, and Kevin was like, not this time, I was like, oh, that must be the gauntlet from the Gauntlet episode, when it overtook one of Ben's bullies. So yeah, they defeated that, but Ben wasn't much help, because the Omnitrix said it needed to return to Primus, and it literally gave him the fucking loading disc. The loading disc of death is what I call it. And it teleported him, Gwen and Kevin, luckily, to Primus. A planet that looks like it was filled with green lava, but it wasn't. We'll talk about that as well later. And the Omnitrix came off right quick. Yeah, this was basically an episode of Ben without the Omnitrix. When those what are they called? They're not called leeches. What are they? Basically, those flying insects. They were based off insects, blood-sucking insects. Well, I can't remember what they're called, but they were based off those, and they're constantly either taken from that green lava stream, the Codon stream or something like that. What was it called?
Codon stream is the key.
The Codon stream, okay. So, yeah, they are either taken from the Codon stream or putting stuff into it, because Azimuth designed them to wander the universe, collect DNA samples, and bring them back here to put them into the Codon stream, which I'm guessing that the Codon stream is the power source for the Codon stream is the power source for the Omnitrix. Asmus said it himself, the Omnitrix is like a wireless device, and this is and Primus is the central computer that it connects to give it power. Without Primus and the Codon stream, the Omnitrix doesn't work. So that's a new addition to the lore of the Omnitrix that we didn't have before. We actually found out what powers it. We know who created it. We know a lot of stuff about the Omnitrix, but this was something new. And yeah, the the Omnitrix was taken off Ben, and it would make sense that those creatures, those robot creatures, are able to take the Omnitrix off because they're designed by Azimuth. And Azimuth can take the Omnitrix off with ease from Ben. Eventually we got to the green volcano, at least that's what it's made to look like, and we found Vilgax fighting against Azimuth, who was using the Omnitrix. When he first changed back, I just saw a Galvan. I didn't think Azimuth, I just thought, oh, it's Primus, and Primus is a Galvan or something. Is he like a partner or something of Azimuth? But then I saw the little beard, little tendril beards, and just as Gwen said it, I was like, it's Azimuth. So yeah, I had a bit of a brain fart moment there. Azimuth fighting Vilgax with the creatures of the Omnitrix, even turned into Wrath. He's not as entertaining as Wrath isn't as entertaining as Ben Wrath, but I'll take it either way. Vilgax was able to beat Azimuth, even with Azimuth using the Omnitrix. Vilgax was able to beat him and wrestle the Omnitrix off him as well. But he couldn't use it. He couldn't use it because apparently he was using it wrong. And Ben had to bluff Vilgax into... Well, Ben had to show Vilgax how to use it, but in doing so he tricked Vilgax into turning into Goop, an alien with a very big weakness, which is the artificial gravity thing. And then he was just able to rip the Omnitrix off of Vilgax. If it's that easy for Goop to have the Omnitrix taken off him, I don't think you should turn into Goop that much anymore, because it's a very big weakness that just got shown to us. So yeah, Vilgax actually used the Omnitrix. Vilgax actually got possession of the Omnitrix in this episode, but then he lost it. After Ben got the Omnitrix back, we changed into an OG. We got an appearance of an OG in this show. That was Cannonbolt, and he was able to quickly defeat Vilgax. We got an appearance of two aliens from the OG series, because Cannonbolt pushed Vilgax into the Codon stream, and then he turned into a monster mega Vilgax. And then it was up to Waybig to get it done. And it was a pretty decent fight as well. Almost reminiscent of, especially with the ending, very reminiscent of how Ben defeated Vilgax in Secret of the Omnitrix, throwing him into space. And of course, Ben just takes the moment to say, come on, tell me who's the fucking best? Who's the best? And even Kevin has to agree. Azimuth just casually mentioning that he has to move an entire planet again to hide it. Cool. I'll be surprised if we come back to Primus again. Now it seems that the hatchet has kind of been buried. The grudge is kind of gone between Ben and Azimuth. Well, mostly Azimuth towards Ben, because Ben is the one who fucked up in the first place in the first episode of this season. Yeah, this was an entertaining episode. Like I said, it takes 4th place in the ranking of this season. And yeah, we are on the final stretch of this season. I think we're on the final stretch of this season because we've surpassed the usual 13 episodes that a season usually has of Ben 10. And now we've just got to keep moving towards our finale. And I wonder if it's going to be Vilgax again, because ending him like this might be maybe the right way, because it's the same way we ended him in the original series. But I'm like 60% sure that we're going to see Vilgax again, because he has been appearing quite a lot throughout this season. He was in the first 2 episodes. He was then in the Ghost Freak episode, and now he's in this one. So he's appeared in 4 episodes so far. I don't think he's appeared in that many episodes in a Ben 10 season since the first one, when he was the main villain. Since the first season of the classic series. We'll just see where we keep going with this season. But for now, that is all we've got for this episode of Ben 10 Alien Force. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!